The Turtle Beach VelocityOne pedal set sits in two spots at once. One is awkward, one is very specific. A bit like Schrödinger's pedals, dead and alive at the same time. They might be the perfect pedals for you or absolutely not. In my books, there's not a lot in between. But let's start at the beginning. Another package arrived a few days ago. And as you can imagine, it was a big one. We opened it up and there it is. A set of black pedals together with a bunch of well thought out accessories. Connection cables for PC and Xbox along with a set of springs. Alternative footrests and two different types of anti-skid pads. But let's first take a look at the pedals themselves. At the first glance, they look like a high-quality, evolved version of the ancient Zytec, now Logitech, rudder pedals. At second glance, they are exactly that. The Turtle Beach set is a metal construction within a plastic shell. The plastic is of high quality and quite sturdy. Pedal movement isn't absurdly smooth, but let's say a 7 out of 10. Way better than the cheaper Logitech and Thrustmaster sets, but not as fluid as Crosswinds, for example. The movement is measured by 10-bit contactless Hall sensors, which is always appreciated because they don't wear out like the potentiometers of the cheaper sets. Sadly, the velocities are still a bit noisy. Less than the Logitech G pedals, but they remain clearly audible. What sets the Turtle Beach set apart from most of the competition though is how convenient it is to adjust and modify. Want to use another type of footrests? Just use the included tool and swap them out by removing one screw. The alternative ones can be locked at a steeper angle you often find in smaller planes. Want stiffer or softer springs? Just swap them out by using the same tool. Pedals are too close together? Just push the two gray locking mechanisms on the bottom and pull them further apart. You can choose 6 different positions between 350 to 450 millimeters. The two included variants of anti-skid pads, one for smooth surfaces and one for carpets, work perfectly and keep the already quite heavy set firmly in place. There also are some mounting holes for sim rig installation. So, what's the problem with these rudder pedals? They are nice to operate, easy to adjust, and the build quality is decent. The toe brakes could offer a bit more resistance, okay, but maybe that's just me. The problem obviously isn't the product, it's the competition and the pricing. At the time of the review, the VelocityOne Rudder is priced between 280 and 300 euros, which puts it only 50 to 70 euros below the Virpil Ace Flight or Interceptor pedals, shipping included in both cases. That's a tough spot to be in, because for a bearable price increase, you get a full metal construction, silent operation, and interchangeable cams if you go for the Virpils. Different cams produce different behavior of your pedal input. Some may have a different type of center detent, for example. Some will adjust the motion to be more linear. In short, swappable cams allow for better customization. So, in my opinion, this leaves 4 groups of people who might make use of this pedal set. 1. Your budget is fixed at 300 euros. 2. You need decent rudder pedals for your Xbox. 3. You need decent rudder pedals for your Xbox you can also use on your PC. 4. You want interchangeable footrests, convenient swapping, easily adjustable width, and you don't care about cams and silent operation. All in all, it's a good set. Around 220 or 230 euros, it would sit in a league of its own, especially because it's convenient to use. The pedals of the Virpil set are swappable too, for example, but not as conveniently. The closer to 300 it gets though, the less attractive it becomes, since other sets of higher quality and with more functionality are already looming on the horizon. Pedals need to be complemented by a good stick and throttle unit. This video about different HOTA systems could be helpful as well. Or the one below about the Orion 2 base along with the F15E grip. Thanks for stopping by, maybe like and subscribe, and see you soon.